everyone. I am Shine, the artist. Come on this journey with me in creating my first watercolor paint with nature. I received this rose yesterday, and the colors reminded me to stay optimistic. Even when I am going through what may seem a tough experience, there is always room to create new ways of expressing fun and enjoyment for myself. So here we are, working on something new and what I think will be a new healthy routine for me moving forward. We will be using hot water and this container for the paint, and we will be using this salt rock to apply that pressure in transforming this rose into paint. So let's create some magic. So what I'm going to be doing is attempting to remove the flower from its stem, and let's see how that goes. Okay, let's apply a little pressure and pull it out. That totally didn't remove the whole stem, but hey, it is shorter and now more manageable. Look at this beautiful rose, the vortex within the rose. I just want to thank the spirit that was in this seed that created such a beautiful atmosphere. You know, it got me here. So crazy how like nature always shows us or reminds us about what's within. And yeah, so now we're moving on to removing the petals from this rose. I remember as a girl doing this and was like, he loves me not, he loves me not. Well, I'm grown now. And what's really important to me is my love for myself and really just going for what makes me happy. So I love me. I thank thee. I love me. I thank thee. That's what I say. So now that we have removed all the petals from the rose, observing here, looking at the colors, it's mostly yellow with a little bit of red, a little bit of orange. So I think that it might just come out mostly yellow because it's just more alive in this. And getting the pigment off of petals, I'm not sure how good it does that. So we will see. Let's apply that pressure in transforming this rose with this salt rock. You can use any rock, but I chose to use my salt rock because salt is purifying, and essentially I want to appreciate what I am doing here. I am taking this beautiful form and adjusting it and transforming it into a new. And sometimes that can be aggressive and you can put that pressure in there, So I just wanted to make sure I'm applying that pressure and, with the intention of purifying it at its full maximum use. So here we go, and pound away. Pound. Man, voiceovers are so much fun. I get to see what I'm capable of and what I can create with my words. Well, anyways, we're going to take the container and put these flowers inside of it. You know, I am putting as much as I can fit in there and applying the hot water inside of it. Okay? And the hot water is supposed to like help with extracting that color from the rose into the water. So let's see. This is the first attempt, so trial and error, right? And here we are. So I'm going to leave that there for maybe 20 minutes or so. I see like the more I pound on this flower, it creates something on this paper right here. So we are going to continue to pound all over now while we wait for the fermenting process of this paint to come into effect. Let's have some fun and pound away. Okay, let's see what we can make. As I was pounding away, I was thinking like, let's seal this heat some way to maybe speed up the process. And, you know, maybe I should have done that in the beginning when I put it in there. But hey, we're still going to go for it. All right. Now I know what to do next time. So here we are putting that into play. And let's just gather the rest of these roses and, you know, keep on pounding. Because it is a process to make paint from nature. Enough? Oh, do you see that? It's a beautiful butterfly. I didn't even know I made that. That's so cool. Wow. I was going to just like, you know, reopen this up. Okay, and add some of this in here. Just a little. But, okay, just a little. But look at this. It looks like a butterfly to me. All right. So pretty. All right. Right now we are moving on and going to take these petals and put them in another container because we are going to make use of all of the petals, all of the rose petals. You know, we are not going to waste. We use what we got, okay? Just let me pound a little bit more here, and then we will move on and put it in, like I said, another container. All right, so we're gonna get these that are more pounded with much more aggression and see if it actually comes into maybe a darker pigment of this color. Okay, y'all. I completely got carried away with pounding away, releasing that aggression for the transformation process to really sink in. And I didn't realize that, there was like 2 leaves from the rose that just snuck its way in there. And it created, like this yellow, green, grayish color here. And I didn't even realize that I put it in the second container until now, doing this voiceover. So, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Anyways, here we are, gathering all of the petals, every use of them, because we are not wasting anything. All right? We are using all of it, using everything we got. Okay, now that some time has passed, let us take some of the petals and squeeze that water. Okay, so take that and squeeze all of it, more of it. So I ended up spilling a little bit. It's okay. And, what I see is that the color is very, very light. We definitely got yellow, but it is a very, very light yellow. And I think that has to do with also it being a watercolor base paint extraction that I'm going for. So I have to use a lot of it to even get that color to really mimic on the piece of paper or canvas paper. I want to take this time to look at this paper that I did all the pounding on, and I see all the colors, the colors of the rose petal is the yellows, but I don't see really red. I see more purple, hints of purple. That's so cool. And, that hints of purple, like, I guess because red is closer to purple on the spectrum, the color spectrum scale. It created that pressure and transformation on the paper. So maybe next time when I'm doing these watercolor paint with nature, I don't do any pounding because I think I used most of the color on the paper. The hot water already is like the representation of pressure. So, not too much pressure on this delicate process of making my own watercolor paint. So, thank you all for coming on this journey with me, and see you next time.